Well, I think that as a very experienced educator, I do have some information and a message to send. Well, before I do anything, let me just be clear all the viewpoints and the content are purely mine and does not really represent any of my past, current, and future employers. Well, that being so, I take education as my religion. I take it very seriously. Okay. Uh, and the AI definitely make everything so different nowadays. What actually make me want to record this video is, some of the studies are so misleading, and I want to put my perspective to the public. This is, very popular, as popular as we can get. Everybody almost talking about the AI is getting into education training space. And there are lots of panics, and especially this one, the the ones coming from MIT. Well, AI is making us stupid. Yeah. Well, let's say that what it actually is. AI is really making us stupid or something else. Okay. So, well, it's MIT, so not going to challenge their data. I probably will say that data is real. I'm not arguing with their measurement. Here is coming from someone actually teaching college students for over 50 years, emphasize on business and the technology combination. Well, I can tell you exactly that what this study is trying to say. Okay, it's nothing about AI. It's just a bunch of case. There's nothing at stake. No reason to learn. No grade that counts. No essay that they really care about. Okay, so they just have to write something for them to do the brain scan. So they use a chat, use a chatbot, ChatGPT or whatever. Okay, for about 15 minutes. This is by design. I mean, what do you expect? Okay, their brain is gonna be pretty quiet. Nothing really happening. So this is not really a finding about AI. It's just finding about a human do when they have nothing motivate them to do anything. Okay. So, but it's good for the academic research, right? Let me tell you another scenario that the study actually less studied. Okay. Uh, no one really talked too much about this one because it's hard. Okay. So Harvard actually did something a little bit different. They put their physics students to take the physics, and they have the exams. They have to learn about physics, and the students really put it as their learning partner. That's number one. Number two is that those Harvard professors, they care about their students. They designed the system, which actually helping their students to learn. They build the system, guys. They did not really just do the scan, say, oh, come here, let me scan your brain. They say, okay, guys, come here to learn. I give you the system. See if you can use the system well designed. You can do better or not. Okay. So the outcome, the students actually leverage the AI system, be very serious about it, be very serious about the subject, be very serious about that using the system effectively. They learn as twice as the others who did not reuse the AI system. What happened? It's never been a tool. It is designed together with the carrying professors. Okay, confirmed almost exactly the same thing. Uh, with AI, casual user was very well structured AI designed by the educators who care. See the results. Okay. The students with the structured AI, they learn twice as efficient. Not the tool, the structured AI design. Okay. All right. So this is what I think. Okay. Educational researchers, school with a lot of money, with high technology, do whatever they want, publish a paper, better to hit a headline everybody talking about, get thousands, hundreds of thousands of citations. It's one group. While panic is easier than construction, easy to sell. You don't have to design a system, just sell the panic. You win, right? As a researcher. But what the real educators should do? Well, we should just learn from the history. AI is not new. Look at it. Okay. So we had the GPS, you know, we had the calculators, we had the Google search. Every time that we panic, but it turned out we are just fine. Okay. Maybe not just even fine. Maybe we are, better, in terms of creativity, cost of living, etc., etc. The technology is not going to save every one of us, we get to use it as human being. We are the driver, not the AI driving us, not the tools driving. We get to be the driver. If anyone who give up their own thinking process, cognitive process, it's not AI's fault. It's not the tool's fault. Okay, it's just human nature. Okay, admit it. Okay, majority of us, me included, very lazy. We just pretty much saying, okay, if the tools can help me, I don't really want to do it anymore. Okay. And AI probably even worse on this, let's to be honest. It actually our thinking or outsource our thinking to be super cheap, right? As a as we used to do that even for search, that we still need to search, but now AI just can give you the answer directly. Okay. So that's a perspective I hate AI as well. Okay. Ages make the laziness so easy and so cheap. Okay. All right. So, but not everybody like that. I had so many, very good motivated students. So this is going to be just one of my students as example for you guys. Okay. So before I put it into perspectives, most of my teaching was for the senior business students, mostly finance majors, who with little or no coding background whatsoever. Okay. My objective for past 10 years has always been, well, give the building capacity to business students. So Joe is one of them. Okay. He did had some coding experience, but his grade was not that, super, not really many connections, but he's motivated. He's willing to learn. Okay. And he saw actually, the business plus tech is something that he wanted to do. That's where that I trying to help him. Okay. So we work together. Okay. But his motivation is the credit that we all should give. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be the end result. We worked together for a year and a half, and by the first half year that we built all the foundation, the second half year he started to do lots of interviews. This is one of them. So during the interview, his future boss asked him nothing but what he built. The GitHub repo and how he built it and why he built it, and all the business logic, the coding logic, decisions that he made. And he killed it. Okay. So this is what he said to me after the interview. He said, "Hey, Dr. Z, you know what? I got an offer on spot. They did not really ask anything. anything about my grade, my life, fraternity life, etc., etc. It's all about my product, my GitHub repo, how I build it. He just killed it with expand everything. Like he owns everything. Okay. And to be honest, he did. Okay. Then he did the intern and got the return offer from the firm. Okay. And he's what is incredible is that he's the only one actually got a return offer in the cohort who did the internship. There are master of accounting students, there are honor students, people with the GPA 4.0, etc., etc. But Joe just killed it. Okay, we're happy with the offer, we're happy with the life, and still doing very great. Okay, what happened? What really happened? Okay, so Joe used AI. The AI did not really make him stupid. AI made him efficient, made him learn things even faster, more efficient than ever before. The AI and Joe together, okay, helped Joe to understand, helped Joe to develop his cognitive capacity, helped Joe to develop his career, helped Joe to succeed. Okay. If that one thing that I have to give you guys, if you really want to, be the one, stand up in the AI new era. This is simple thing that I want you to know. You need to motivate yourself. You need to have a system. That's the only thing that you can have the outcome that you deserve. Okay. The AI is a deal breaker. AI can be the amplifier. Okay. Think about that. What you want to do. Motivation. No one can replace you for that. And the system that if you don't have it, okay, ask your trainers, your professors. Okay. Some of them have it, follow along. Okay. All right. So this is going to be another thing. What if that you just don't really have the system? So this is something that I'm going to give to you. Okay. So I have a framework so-called driver, but that's not important. The important thing is that you build with AI, then you own the system that you build, you expand it. Okay. You put yourself behind the understanding 100%. Yeah. Here's that what I suggest you to practice, starting from today. Build something simple. Then record a video, expand the system that you build to yourself. Replay the video. If you, the reviewer or interviewer, would you be happy with your video, with your explanation? Are you? If you do, congratulations. If you're not, well, practice it. Okay. All right. For you to know, about 3 years ago when the ChatGPT 3.0 all of a sudden job to the world, and I immediately know this is a deal breaker. Starting from then, I leverage it for my students. Okay, some of the records, I'm proud of my students. I'm proud that what we built together. We had a student, placed into Goldman Sachs, Mastercard, big Walmart, Global Tech, also business program. Many of them actually in the machine learning roles. Major city. So I guess the track record here is for itself. Very glad that what I did for my students. Okay, like I said, education is my religion, and I'm here to help my students. Okay, So if you hear this message, if you want to take advantage of that, feel free to do so. And we'll share some, better things that I built. Okay, it's a process. Okay, and if you want to join the journey, feel free to do so. But once again, that's your journey. Okay. If you're not motivated, okay, I can only pray for you. Be motivated, guys. Okay. AI is not your enemy. But if you use AI in the wrong way, AI is not going to help you. You need a framework. You need a structure. Okay. You need a system to help you to upgrade you. So this is what I'm trying to say here, I guess. AI didn't make people stupid. Passive consumption did. Okay, it always did. It's not just AI. It's all technology. Make things easier. Okay, and also make people skip the steps. Forget you people are the ones really have good understanding of business process, economic insights, all the logic behind what you build. You own it. You own it 100%. Not your company, not your professor, not your parents. You. Okay? All right. Now I'll read this. Now you know what I mean. All right. Thank you. I wish that you find something is useful here. But once again, okay, it's all the views are my own, and I don't really represent anybody else, include all my employers. I wish you best of luck, and I wish you a productive day. Happy learning. Bye for now.